Alright guys, well I was out in the shop for at least a couple hours, maybe 2 hours, but I only worked like 40 minutes. Got this built. This is a 4x4 frame that could be an elevated platform. I'm not sure exactly what I want to do with it, but I kind of have an idea, but it's not really concrete. I know I'll use it somewhere though. So just got that base built, and then I spent probably an hour or so thinking about what I want to do for the haunt. Now I'm contemplating, not at all set in stone, contemplating lowering the size of the haunt. So there's this space here. For now, let's just call it unearthed, because that's what was here last year. This whole garage here, but it only went out to like there, because that was all storage. And then there's this space back here, which was where Charlie's was. And then on the other side of that door, there's the ramp area in Bubba's, and then the one-car garage in Bubba's, which is like a big one-car garage, but still. And that was Bubba's. So there's 3 sections, really. I'm contemplating not using the Bubba's section. Now you're wondering, well, of course you're wondering why would I do that, but you're also wondering, if there's only one door, how would they get through? Probably, if I could get away with it, cut a hole in here, because this is just pegboard 2x4s and drywall on this side. So that would be pretty easy. So they would come in through here, loop through all this, go through there. But you're wondering, why the hell would he do that? Screw us out of seeing more haunt shit. Well, I'm thinking that, bear with me, there's 3 spaces in the current plan, because I haven't really, I mean, nothing's official, but the 3 areas, yeah, there's the 3 areas. If I were to use all 3, I could do really, really top quality sets, like what this and the coffin hallway are progressing towards, not anywhere near done yet. I could do that for about, obviously it would be spread out through the 3 areas, but about 1 area worth of that. So about 1/3 of the total scenes would be super, super high quality. And then the other ones would be about the same quality as last year, which was alright, but not, I mean, again, last year was good, but compared to this, kind of crappy. And this isn't done yet either. But if I were to have only 2 of those 3 spaces, I could use pretty much almost every scene as super high quality, I mean, give or take, but really high quality, really well detailed scenes, and make it a really super strong haunt, and pretty much the best home haunt ever if I were to do that. If I were to spread it out, it'd be good, but it wouldn't be the best quality. Also, if I were to use 2 spaces, I would probably try and use some of this space that was used for storage. Obviously, those shelves ain't moving, but this stuff, I mean, this huge, it's probably like 8x8 workbench was just here when we moved, so it's just a little bit of junk piled on top of that. So that could be disposed of rather quickly, and I'm sure I could use some of that lumber in it too. And then this is my dad's workbench, but I'm sure that could be moved over yonder somewhere if I decided to do that, and if they were okay with it. But this is really just loose storage, so it would be pretty easy to move out. Got this big ramp in here that I could get rid of, still the remnants of the cave. I mean, the John Deere would have to be parked in here for a while, but I'm thinking of also doing an interactive queue. Well, I'm definitely doing an interactive queue, an indoor queue line here. There's the door that they would enter through. But if I were to do that, I could keep like the mower parked in that space for a while there, because wouldn't have to put up the individual switchbacks on the line. But I don't know. I feel like if I could do super high quality, it would be so much better than anything else. And that's based on both time and money, that I would be limited if I did the other thing. So I don't really know. I'll figure it out. I'll make the decision myself, but I will, if you have comments, I will weigh the options. And again, that's taking for granted that I may not be able to cut a hole in this wall either. So So yeah, leave me your thoughts on that, but I'll decide on my own, but I would love to hear your thoughts. And then also, I haven't vlogged it yet, but a few weeks ago I started a new blog for haunt designers, talking about in-depth techniques and ideas. And here, I'll just walk through, show you some sets while I talk, but going in depth at some of the I don't know, just subjects behind haunting and how they work. The three that I only have 3 posts up now, but the 3 that I have are an introduction giving background on me, one that defines like the purpose of why we haunt and why people like getting scared, because if you think about it, it would be kind of sucky just getting scared, so I elaborated on how there's more to that. And then, what was the last one? The last one was for home haunts in really limited space, how to maximize that space and get the most out of a really small space, so it provided a bunch of ideas. And then I'm working on one now about startles, and it would be multiple sections, but the one I'm working on now is about startles and what the startle itself is and how to maximize it, and then the other parts of the section will be the stuff leading up to startles, so like the distractions and stuff. But if you'd like to check it out, I'll hopefully post a link in the description, but the website address is howtohauntyourhouse.blogspot.com. And again, the stuff really applies to pretty much any haunter. The smallest home haunter or the biggest pro haunter, it's all pretty universal stuff. It's not really in-depth tutorials, it's more haunt theory is the word I used. So, alright. I will probably see you guys tomorrow. Again, I didn't really talk much about what I built today, but I built that thing. So, alright, I'll probably add another video onto this. Alright guys, new day. I've been out working for a couple hours probably. I'm working on the actor cove for the wood shed. So I'll show you what I did. Brought in these pieces. They're the fake wood paneling on the other side. I'm not sure if I'm going to use them over here. I probably won't. But they'll most likely be covered with foam or something. What I really wanted was the old faded plywood look on the back, which I'll distress even more. As you can see, I put a roof in, 2 deck slats, put these 4 cross beams going in, and then I put pieces in between there because it was showing just the wood, and I want it to look like that's the max height of this scene. So here, let me go through here. You can see it goes up another foot past there, but hopefully now you can see why I had that frame in there, so it looks like that's the actual frame of the building. And I'll still go in and detail and distress all the 2x3s and stuff too. Like I gotta do a bunch of stuff in this scene with aging, make it look all old like this. So, alright, that's it for now guys. I will show you more in a little bit. Alright guys, here's an update. I put in this door here that will be covered in something. I just got the triangles on there to support it so the frame doesn't bend down on that side till I get sheet wood on it. But that's that. That'll be a good actor spot. And then I'm building another door here, but this is going to be covered in those what are they called? Those fence pickets here, and then the door will be fence picket too that swings out, and then I'll put a 2x2 going down to separate them so it looks just like a piece of the wall here. So, alright, that's it for now guys. Alright guys, so I'm gonna wrap it up, but I did get this installed. As you can see, just looks like pretty much the rest of the wall, but it's a hidden actor door, so that's really cool. I love that. It's nice and snug when you close it, so that's good. So yeah, it's a little tight on the bottom, but it'll do. And then this thing 2x2 kind of covers the border there, and it really doesn't look suspicious from this side. It looks like, dang, I really like how wide that is. That's a good look. But I really ran out of the pieces of fence picket, especially here. Like you can see that And that is what's left of all of them. So I went through pretty much everything, and that's all the fence pickets I have anywhere. Thankfully the facade's still complete, but I took like a couple of pieces off of this and just put little skinny pieces in there, just so I could fill that in. But okay, so that's that. Oh, also I got 2 plywood pieces up behind the triangles. So, oh, all right. Looks like my dad's coming out, but I'm gonna wrap it up for tonight, guys. So I'll see you later. There's the back of the plywood.